Hi, I'm Maggie Weldon, owner of Maggie's Crochet. I'm very proud to say that maggiescrochet.com is the largest all crochet site online with thousands of crochet patterns and hundreds of them are free. I've been crocheting for over 40 years and I've been designing for over 30. So I'm hoping that through these videos I can help you to master the art of crochet. So pick up your hook and your yarn and let's get started. In this video, I'm going to show you how to put curlicues around an edge. And this may take a little bit of sampling to figure out the best way to do it for your project. And what I have here is the square that I made with a chunky weight yarn, and I've got some curlicues that I made with a similar weight of yarn. So when I try to figure out how many curlicues I want to put on this piece, I need to kind of guess how many stitches I need between each curlicue so that they hang really nice. So if I lay them up here, you may want to do a couple just so you can lay them out to see the best placement. So here I would definitely want one in the corner, and then it looks like I need to skip 2 stitches in between each curlicue because that would allow them enough room to dangle by themselves. Or if you wanted to, you could try skipping 3 in between. That might be a better case scenario here. So let me see if we had 3, and then you kind of have to figure out how it's gonna repeat. So if I left 3 in between, I'd have 1 here, and then I'd have 1, 2, 3. I'd have 1 here, 1 here, 1, 2, 3, and I'd have to skip more down here. So I'd have 1, 2, 3, and then 4. That would only give me 4. I think it will look kind of funny with 4. Maybe not though. They'd be spaced out about that much. But if I had 3 together, there'd be a 5th one here, and they'd hang like that. So for a demonstration, I'm going to put 3 in between. But you can kind of figure it out. See how many stitches that you have in between each one. Each corner. And then just kind of play around with it and see what looks best for your project. So I start with a slip. I'm going to put my hook in here. I'm going to bring my loop on my hook from the back forward, and I'm going to chain 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are called corkscrews or curlicues or spirals. And I'm going to do 1, 2. Just to save time, I'm going to put 2 singles in each chain, and I'm only going in the top chain. And if you wanted to, you could put 3 singles in there, so they'd be tighter curlicues. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in that one with another slip stitch. Go back in the corner. Then I'm gonna slip stitch and right to where I want to put the other one. So on this one, let's see, I'm gonna skip 3 in between. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 for the skipped ones, and then go in the 4th one because that's the one I want to work. So you could put singles in here, or you could put slip stitches or double crochets, whatever you want to do. And then I'm gonna chain 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got the outside of my yarn started here, which it's a better idea to start from the inside. Okay, 1, 2 in each one. There's 2. I don't know if any of you have this, but from crocheting, you count everything. You'll end up counting everything. Maybe that's from crochet. So even though you don't need to count these, because you'll know when you're done, when you get back to the beginning, it's still tempting to count. Okay, then I'm going to slip stitch in the same stitch that I started the chain 12 out of. Okay, so far it looks like this. See, they'll hang down separate. You could do this on the end of a scarf. It would look so adorable, and you can do these longer or shorter. You could do these with 3 single crochets in each chain across. It would make them tighter. You could do just experiment with them. You could do single crochets with little picots on some of them. You could do half double crochet stitches, then they'd come out wider. You could do double crochet stitches. So just have fun with it. You could use variegated yarn, so each one would come up a different color. So now I want to skip the 3 again. Well, this one I'll skip 2 to show you what it'll look like. So I'm going to definitely slip stitch in the 2 that I want to skip, and then the next one I want to work in, I have to slip stitch in that one too. Or I could be working singles here. So here I'm going to chain 12 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm going to do 2 singles. And all the way back without counting. We have some clowns on the website that have curlicue arms and legs that are cute in the toy section at maggiescrochet.com. Okay, now I'm all the way back to the beginning of this curlicue, and I'm going to slip stitch in the same stitch that I started this curlicue out of. Okay, so let's see. This is a little bit closer. Well, it's not too bad. I only skipped 2 between here, and I skipped 3 here. So you just experiment. Now I'm going to go here. There's 2, and I would go in here. 3. So you may, when you get down to the corner, you might have to fudge it in there a little bit, but don't be afraid to do that because it's not going to be that noticeable. So you would do the next one here, or curlicue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So did I'm going to show you what I would do for a corner. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch in the same chain that I started this curlicue out of. My yarn is not cooperating with me. Okay, I'm going to slip stitch in the same chain, then I'm going to go slip stitch over to the corner. I'm going to have a hard time going into my starting chain, or my joining chain, I think it is, from a previous round. Okay, so in the corner, I would, if you wanted curlicues going around the corner, I think I would chain out and do maybe 2 or 3 curlicues in the corner, and then you'd come back and you'd end with a slip stitch and then continue your pattern down around the other side. So it's going to end up looking, so it would kind of end up looking like this. You could have like your corner here. You could have 3 curlicues, 2 or 3 coming out of the corner. And then you'd come back to slip stitch at the end of that curlicue, and then you'd start down the other side. So I'm going to do that to show you. I might cut away a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, I'm counting and I don't need to count. This would be great to put around the outside edge of an afghan. It'd be really cute. Okay, I'm done with that curlicue in the corner, and I'm gonna slip stitch in the same corner. Okay, so this would leave me with 1 curlicue in the corner, which might be fine, but I think it will look better with a couple. So you just work another one in the same corner. So you chain 12 again. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I'm going to work back. There is a book with that shows you the curlicue on an edge, and that book is called The Encyclopedia of Crochet. It's a very, very good book. We have it at maggiescrochet.com. And we do have I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but we have a Curlicue Coverlet, and that's on the website. Okay, so I'm back to the corner again. I've finished my second curlicue out of the corner, or corkscrew, and I'm going to slip stitch back in the corner. And then I'm ready to go down the other side. And I'm going to, let's say I want to have them 3 apart, so I'm going to go into 1, 2, 3 for the skip. And then I'm going to go into the next one, and that's where I want to start my next curlicue out of. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I would start my next curlicue. But that's basically how you do it. So here, it'll be really cute. I have the corner worked, and I could put another one in there, maybe 3 or 4, but I think that 2 is good, or 3 might be better. And so that's how you do it. There's the curlicue on an edge. This would look really cute on the end of a scarf, you know, or in variegated colors, stripes, and striping yarn. It's really cute. It adds a lot. And it looks a lot harder than it actually is now that you know how to do it. You'll know what I'm talking about. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas for other videos, or if you have any comments, we'd love to hear from you. Just email videos@maggiescrochet.com, and thank you very much for watching.